This is Acnn News Update. The Most Reverend Dr. Benjamin Kwashi and elders of the Anglican Diocese of Jos today paid a courtesy call to His Excellency, the Governor of Plateau State, the Right Honorable Simon Bako Lelong. The delegation was at the Government House to brief the Governor on the hosting rights for the Jos Provincial Standing Committee of the Anglican Communion, scheduled for September 2022, and also solicit the support of the government towards hosting the event, which will draw participants from within and outside the country. Archbishop Kwashi also emphasized the need for the Plateau State government to build on the legacies of Christian missionaries who brought the gospel and founded schools, hospitals, and other social welfare and empowerment programs. He also appealed to the government to consider immortalizing famous sons of Plateau State who served the state in Nigeria with zeal. This, he said, was necessary for the younger generation to know the great strides of the personalities and also learn from them. Anthony Ehilebo, the People's Democratic Party PDP Director of New Media, has called for the sack of Lai Mohammed, the Minister of Information and Culture, over the NSAS panel report. Ehilebo also called for the immediate removal of former Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tako Baraita's immunity. The Abuja-based lawyer made the call while reacting to the Lagos State NSAS panel, which indicted the federal government, the Nigerian Army, and the police. The United States has removed Nigeria from its religious freedom blacklist. This is according to AFP reported on Wednesday. China, Eritrea, Iran, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, Pakistan, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Tajikistan, and Turkmenistan. They are categorized as countries of particular concern for having engaged in or tolerated systematic, ongoing, and egregious violations of religious freedom. Algeria, Comoros, Cuba, and Nicaragua were placed on the watch list. The U.S. Secretary of State announced the designation of Al-Shabaab, Boko Haram, Hayat Tahrir, Asham, the Houthis, ISIS, ISIS Greater Sahara, ISIS West Africa, Jamaat Nasser al-Islam wal Muslimin, and the Taliban as entities of particular concern. Blinken, however, noted that the United States will continue to impose restrictions on countries whose governments deny citizens of freedom to religion. And in sports, PSG, Lionel Messi and legendary midfielder Andres Iniesta could return to Barcelona following hints from club's president Joan Laporta. Laporta refused to rule out that Messi and Iniesta would one day return to the club. Veteran defender Dani Alves has already returned to the Catalan club at the age of 38, while Iniesta plies his trade in Japan. With Visa Kobe, Messi had an emotional exit from Barcelona to PSG in the summer, and Laporta has given Barcelona fans some small hope the two legends could one day return. Former Cameroon star Samuel Eto'o officially filed his candidacy for the presidency of the country's football federation on Wednesday, promising he will be the next president despite the cheating. Eto'o, a four-time African Footballer of the Year, was accompanied by a crowd of supporters as he submitted his bid at the Cameroonian Federation's headquarters in Yaoundé. The 40-year-old ex-Barcelona and Inter Milan striker said the current leadership had offered him a position as vice president, a proposition he rejected. Eto'o said it was time to rebuild our football when he announced his intention to run for president in September. The Court of Arbitration for Sport in January annulled the 2018 elections won by Sado Mbombo Njoya, who Eto'o described as having failed miserably. New elections are scheduled for December, a month before Cameroon hosts the African Cup of Nations, a tournament delayed a year by COVID-19 pandemic. And so that's the news update. Thanks for watching. I am Phoebe Aguirre. God bless you.